In this lecture, we're going to talk about over-the-counter medication and prescription medication. Some places in the world, there's no difference between the two. You can go to any pharmacy or drugstore and purchase any type of medication whenever you need it. In America, there are various laws that do not allow you to do this. So let's look at those two words. Over-the-counter. A counter is just some type of fixture. It could be a bar, a table that separates you from someone else. And generally use a counter in terms of a business. So if you walk into a bank and in the bank there's a counter separating you from the bank teller, that is called a counter. So all over-the-counter means is that it is in the normal area of the store. You don't need to go over the counter to get this special kind of medication or prescription medication. Over the counter are just your simple aspirin if you have a headache. You could buy vitamins. Most vitamins are over the counter. Certain kinds of creams or ointments. And just your standard medication for colds, you can buy over the counter. Now, prescription medication, that is on the other side of the counter. You need to actually speak with a person in order to get this inside of a store. Let's look at a scenario. Say you have a cough and then you start sneezing. You call the doctor. The doctor says to you, I think you just have a cold. Why don't you go to the pharmacy and pick yourself up some type of cold medicine. Now, the doctor never wrote you a note. He just told you to go to the pharmacy or drugstore, they might say, and purchase some type of medication for colds. Now, you go to the store, you walk in, you find the medication, say it's this, for example. You buy it, you're done. You go home, you take it. Now, a week goes by, and you're still sneezing and coughing. You call the doctor up again. You say, I took the medication. It's not helping. The doctor will tell you, okay, come back in for another appointment. He'll do a little check, and he may say, okay, I am going to prescribe you some medication. Now, he is giving you a note, and he is giving you a prescription drug that he's saying you need to take. So you leave the doctor's office, and you go back to the pharmacy, but you won't find this prescription drug in the section that you found over-the-counter medication. You need to go to the back and ask the person working behind the counter for this type of prescription drug. So an example of a prescription drug could be antibiotics. You cannot buy these without some form of a prescription. I mean, your dentist, your normal doctor, a surgeon, anyone who's a licensed doctor can prescribe medicine. Even some therapists can prescribe medicine. But you need to go to a pharmacy. Because to get over-the-counter medication, you can buy these things at a gas station. Say you're filling up your gas, you realize, I have a terrible headache. You just walk right into this gas station, and they might have something like this. We call it Tylenol. It's technically not headache. It is headache medicine, but it could be Advil, could be aspirin. Maybe you need that. But say you just had some form of surgery and you need stronger pain relief. A doctor will prescribe you this type of prescription medication. Now, when you have prescription medication, it generally will come in this type of container. Not always, but generally. Medication comes in gel capsules or just capsules, and this is what it looks like. It may also come in a pill or tablet. Now, some people hate swallowing pills, right? Swallowing when you... They don't like doing that. So they might ask you, do you want a pill or would you like it in liquid form? Either way, some liquid will be prescription medicine. Something else to ask you, these glasses right here. Are they prescription or non-prescription? These right here are prescription. Maybe I have a pair just for style. These would be non-prescription. So we use it even with glasses, trying to ask people, oh, wow, you have glasses now. Maybe they got them because they think they're cool. Maybe they have them because they need to see. One of the things right here is an example of a Band-Aid. Now, a Band-Aid is when you simply cut or scrape your skin, you're bleeding a little bit, and you just want to put something over top of it. So it's a good thing to remember when you need a Band-Aid. These two, like I said before, are generally what prescription medicine comes in. Something else to take note of is Americans love this liquid right here, hydrogen peroxide. If you cut yourself, if you have any wound on your skin, they will immediately offer you hydrogen peroxide or some type of ointment to place on the cut. But a lot of people put this liquid right here, hydrogen peroxide. You do not need prescription for that. I hope you have a better understanding now of what over-the-counter medication is and what prescription medication is. If you remember nothing else, just remember prescription medication you can only have with a doctor's note.